in Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the foghorn to signal it's time for football. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the New England Patriots.
Please welcome your 2026 New England Patriots.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go from Foxborough. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They are led by the former Heisman Trophy winner out of LSU, Jaden Daniels.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year two. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year two, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year two is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
A gain there of 11. First down, New England. We're going to run, and this is Travion Henderson. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. The veteran safety, Harrison Smith, there on the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. Again, it's Henderson. Finds an alley to the 35. And he will get into the end zone. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Now Andres Borregalas for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Pats will take a 7-0 lead.
Patriots 7, Cowboys 0.
So following the touchdown, Borregalas is back to send this one away. Devontae Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020, national champion at LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, But on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff, everyone is better as the result of him being your quarterback.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Play action now. It's Burrow. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
3rd down, 3 to go. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. 41 yards.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end, because I promise you that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Mark down at the 6.
Roberts the lane on the tackle. A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now here's 2nd and goal. To throw is Burrow. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
No gain on the play.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers and secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision, and that's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
23-yard attempt.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. Had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line. The Patriots offense going to take over now for the 2nd time. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Off his own read, Daniel's going to hang on to it. And he'll give himself up here, but it's a gain of 5 on 1st down.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Daniel. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
So after picking up some positive yardage on 1st down, they end up going backwards on 2nd. That sack now brings up 3rd and long, and what most of the time is a very pass-happy situation makes them very one-dimensional.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Tight end motioning left. They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
A gain of 5 brings up 7.
1 quarter in the books. 7-3 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Burrow. They'll try to set up the screen here. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
3rd and a yard. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak. That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
Whoa! That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll do so with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. They get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 6. Man in motion here is Hollins. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. 15 yards on the catch and run for the first down.
Gain of 15 yards. And the Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10.
Daniels pass complete to Matt Collins. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the Cowboys' 46-yard line.
From the 46. Here's second and a couple. Now Daniels. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He will not be able to get to the edge. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's fourth down.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. Here's Bryce Behringer now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll begin with first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
At the 25-yard line.
They'll come up here on second down and 5. Burrow to throw. Throwing it out wide, and Metcalf has it. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
So it'll be first and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Now, Burrow. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all, and I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
Burrow here on second down. Over the middle, Metcalf has it. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, talk things over before third down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That is brought in. And he will score. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Cowboys. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys are on top. It's now 10-7.
Patriots 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll throw with Daniels. He'll step up and run this. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. And they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. That one complete to Hollins. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. He finds Hollins on the ground. And it's going to be taken down right at midfield. New England going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniels. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. The Pats can stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
And a yard at the Cowboys' 41-yard line.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. To the air again is Daniels. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Osa Odigizua gets him for a loss of 4. And that'll set up 3rd down. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. Three points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, here's Turpin. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Mark them down up at the 44-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
I like the change of pace. The idea that you want to keep the ball on the ground, but you don't want to do it in the traditional sense of just turning around and handing it off to your running back. So this time, they give it to the wide receiver. They get him in space, get the ball in his hands, and he turns it into a solid game.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. They'll run here with Kill. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he'll be taken down. They get 18 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 31, here is second down and 9. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Robert Spillane spills him there.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. They go play action for Burrow, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
6-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their third quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense ready for their first possession of this second half. The deficit, 6 points. For a touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
The 30-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. To throw is Daniels. He'll step up and run. And he'll go into a slide here. They're going to mark him just a little short of the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Daniels now going to look to throw. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
And the zone read, a give to Henderson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. Throwing now, Daniels. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Osa Odigizua in for the sack. It is a loss of 8, and now it's 3rd down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Here's Daniels. That is caught. Finding Higgins. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, winning on 3rd.
And he's not able to get away. He does manage to get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll set up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
That's another
12 yards on that hookup. First down, New England.
At the 38-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Screen works to perfection. Give him 18 yards and move the chains. First down.
At the 19-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Throwing again, Daniel. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And on that third down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up fourth down.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. Big points there. They are back within 3 here in the fourth quarter.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense about ready to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll run a draw now with Taylor. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On first down, they go back to Henderson. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. Good run after a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
Doesn't matter the level of football, Mike. If they can't stop it, keep running it until they can. And I think that's what we're seeing here on this drive. Back-to-back explosive gains on the ground. I'd imagine at some point the defense gives it a different look.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
And 10 yards.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, they need 8 yards to keep it going. 4th and 8. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 23.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it.
Offside. Defense. Still first down.
So after the penalty, a break as they now have 1st and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
The tackle by DeMarvion Overshawn. A 2-yard gain brings up second down at the 16-yard line.
Here comes second down. On the zone read, here's Daniels. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Now the Patriots are going to use their first timeout as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game. Here we go, 1st and goal. They'll run with Henderson. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Makes the score Patriots 17, Cowboys 13.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th.
At the 41-yard line.
They come up for 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Great job there defensively separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game. And that stop right there will do it. Even though they have 2 timeouts remaining, there's just not enough time on the clock to get another attempt. What a huge stop with the game on the line, and that will all but end this game.
The Patriots offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Still 2 timeouts remaining for the defense, but do the math. Even if they choose to use them, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory. The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win for the Patriots. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.
Welcome to Everbank Stadium, football fans in Jacksonville, Florida. Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South. It's the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And a lot to be happy with on both sides of the football as they come away with a total team victory in this one. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.